Good morning, Michael Kunkel, the True Spitter. How you doing? Eagle, Nick, Audits. Good morning. How you doing there, EagleNick? You got talking Michael Kunkel on the show. This is EagleNick. How you doing there, EagleNick? You got talking Michael Kunkel on the show. This is EagleNick. How you doing there, EagleNick? You got talking Michael Kunkel on the show. Hey, that's pretty cool, Michael. Yeah, everything's all right, brother. I was in there watching that there short on my TV. Yeah, that's a few kittens out there playing. Good morning, missing toenail. Did you ever find that darn missing toenail? You doing all right this morning, missing toenail and my buddy Michael? I'm still here, Michael. I was in there checking out that short on my TV. Yes, sir. I liked it. You picked up a new subscriber, too. I was watching it on Chef Ben's YouTube account. Hey, I'm telling you, them hashtags does a whole lot. Sorry about that. That doggone cigarette, that last draw off of it always really gets me. I hit it and it hit me back. You know what I mean, Burn? The more hashtags you put in the description, the better it is for them, Michael. Especially you want to put the hashtag YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, viral, trending, go viral, trend. When you click on one of them there hashtags, if you'll look in that message where I showed the list of the hashtags I use, you click on one of them blue highlighted hashtags like the hashtag YouTube, it'll show you there's millions of videos that's tagged by those hashtags. So the more of them you put in there, don't put no more than what I use though. Because if you put too many, YouTube doesn't let your content go into the algorithms the regular way. You won't get as many views. Just like if you do not use hashtags, you don't get that many views, or if you use too many hashtags. No, those are cats. Those are not squirrels. I've got a bunch of kittens down there playing climbing the trees. But good morning to you. I cannot actually read what it says. It looks like it says I vivid or I something. IWHD. Good morning to you. Now, I will have to keep a real close eye on that there time, because this morning I will be going up to Dalton's Greater Works to eat breakfast at 9 o'clock. So I'll have to end the live stream around 8:40 to 8:45 to ensure I do not miss that there breakfast. And I did not know that there missing toenail had a YouTube channel. Good morning, Brett C. How you doing this morning, my friend? Be sure to put your link in the chat as well, Michael. And if you don't care, if you can get to it, put NH Mountain Girls, Mama Bears, and Northwoods Press as well, and Calgary Community Watch. Good morning, Jay. How are you doing this morning? Jay Sonneveld. Good morning to you. Yo, EagleNick's doing pretty good this morning. Just getting ready to go up there to Dalton's Greater Works to enjoy a good breakfast here in a little while. That is good, Jay. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. And I got a bunch of cats hanging down the end of my driveway there. Some of them, the kittens, has been playing. I'm trying to keep an eye on them to make sure they don't get out in that there road. That seems to be two of my bigger cats there. OTC, smart enough, he won't go in the road you see sitting directly off to the left there. I call him TC, the tuxedo cat, because he is solid black and got a lot of white like under his face and up under his belly. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. The RO EagleNick. This just talks the way I talk and walk the way I walk. You know what I mean, Vern? It is a very, very beautiful morning. Good morning, Jack Walls. But why? Thank y'all so much for coming in. I really and truly appreciate you, my friends. EagleNick Audits. Oh, I have not went to breakfast yet. They serve at 9 a.m. at the Greater Works of Dalton this morning. I will be going up to Greater Works before 9 o'clock. That's what I was saying. I'm going to have to keep a close eye on the time to make sure I end the live stream around 8:40 to 8:45 to ensure that I have enough time to make it up there. Good morning, Skeleton Pirate 442. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Leon Musk. How are you doing this morning? Sorry about that. I lost my live stream there for a minute. I'm having to do some little changes on my moderators. It ain't no offense, Michael, but I'm changing people from managing moderators over to standard moderators. Now you still have moderator status. I just did not realize what it meant to be a managing moderator, but I did not make you not a moderator, Michael. So please don't be mad at me, brother. Are you still here, Michael? I'm gonna make everybody who I made a moderator, anybody I gave managing moderator status, I'm gonna change them over to just a standard moderator. It is no offense meant to anyone because I really and truly appreciate everyone. How you doing this morning, Missing Toenail? How you doing this morning, Brett? Yes, sir, but why, those are my cats down there playing. They like to hang out down there and play in the edge of them there woods. There at the end of the driveway, especially off to the right side there. They also like to climb up them there hickory trees on the left side. Michael Kunkel, the True Spitter, are you still there, brother? I hear that, Brett. I hear that, brother. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Now, I was just, like I was saying, I was going to change people around who I made managing moderators over to standard moderators because I did not know a managing moderator can change the chat mode. Now, I do not really know what that means, but I'm afraid I could have some people that I've gave managing moderator stats could be changing to chat mode, could be what's caused EagleNick audits views to fall off the way they have. Because I had went from 20 to 70,000 views down to 1 to 5,000 views, and that is just not normal. Good morning, Miss Eileen. How you doing this morning? As always, your name is an honor and a privilege to be seen in the chat. You know what I mean, Vern? As always. All right, Brett, I'm going to put you over to standard moderator, brother. Just hold on, okay? All right, that does not affect that there wrench. You still got your wrench. Now, when you say something, you got the wrench back there, Brett. I promise you that, brother. I bet it's pretty down there in Calhoun this morning, ain't it? I am in the United States of America, Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Dallas, Georgia. Yes, sir. Dallas. Hey, old EagleNick likes it when I have a lot of people in here from Georgia. Brett's from Calhoun, but Wise from Dallas. Oh, EagleNick is from Dalton, Georgia. So we got that there Georgia gang in here. Now, the rabbit ain't catching no sunlight. Good morning, Miss Amy Loy. How are you doing this morning? I was showing but why what that there ticking noise is. That there sunflower, that Cupid, and that little rabbit. It is getting close to 8:10 a.m. Sunday morning, August the 25th. Good morning, Jonathan Acosta Soto. Good to see you this morning. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it sounds just like a clock, you know, but they only move when they catch that there sun. They do not actually charge up to where they'll keep going when they're not catching sunlight. Old Chef Ben thought that they was catching the sun and getting a charge on them. You know, they're solar powered to make them run, but they do not build up a battery on them to where that they would keep going. They have to have the sunlight for them to actually operate. Good morning one more time, Miss Amanda DuPaul. How are you doing? Great to see you again. EagleNick Audits is honored to see everyone who returns into my live streams. Y'all just do not know what it means to me. Yes, they are all outdoor cats. Now, I do bring the littler kittens inside to give them some of that there canned food, but they stay outside all the time other than when I bring them in to get a little bit of food to make sure that the bigger cats don't get it. Now, once they get to where they eat the dry food real good, I stop feeding them. The canned food, I mean, I buy those big 30-pound bags of kitten caboodle by Purina of the dry food, and I buy the cans of the special kitty canned food to make sure the kittens get plenty of nourishment. Good morning, Ray. How are you doing again today? How is the weather down there in Florida? Oh, Chuck Norris wearing EagleNick Audits pajamas, and that's a little far reach, I do believe. No, ain't got none of them there mouse problems. Now, EagleNick was sad to see yesterday that one of my cats got out there and killed a chipmunk. It about made me cry to see the poor little chipmunk laying there dead and one of my cats sitting there playing with it. You know, there is no reason for them to have to kill anything to eat it because I feed them exceptionally well. Now, EagleNick makes sure his cats have something to eat, whether I have anything or not. You know, that is why I go to Dalton's Greater Works and why I was going to Providence Ministries, because it takes about everything I can get my hands on to ensure that all these cats get fed. Now, EagleNick rescued the cats in the beginning with. Started out with little Miss Tigger when she was a little kitten that my neighbors next door had gave me. And then I found, well, actually I didn't find, but the male cat that I call Blackie because he is solid black, he came up in the yard from the same neighbor's yard on April Fool's Day over 2 years ago. I could hear him over into the edge of the woods over there meowing real loud. He was just a little kitten. So I called him. I said, "Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty." And he come over into the yard, and he's been here ever since. So that had me having 2 cats. And then I was over there by Dennard Lake coming up Conway Street. Now, I did some videos over there at Lakeshore Park, Dennard Lake. And there was some 2 kittens off the side of the road where somebody had dumped them out. And EagleNick saw them, and it just killed me. I took them on up the road and put them off over this hill where a bunch of houses was, hoping they would go up to one of them houses. And I rode back by there later on my bicycle, and I did not see them. But a day or so later, I rode back through there, and I seen them up there in the same spot. So I got them and brought them both home with me to make sure that they did not starve to death or get killed by wild animals or get out in the road and get run over because they were looking for something to eat. And as the story goes, the rest is history, if you know what I mean, Byron. No, Ray, I do not have a GoFundMe or anything like that, brother. I do have the link to my Cash App card directly on my community page on my YouTube channel. Good morning, grumpy old man. How are you doing this morning, my friend? But it is a very, very beautiful day. Now we're at 32 minutes into the live stream. EagleNick's going to have to get ready to go up there to that there Dalton's Greater Works to enjoy breakfast here in just a little while. So I have to keep a real close eye on that there time. Good morning, Chandler. How you doing, brother? Glad to see you again. Boy, I hope it would be grits and bacon, but it'll probably be scrambled eggs, biscuits, and gravy. Hey, Chandler, EagleNick's doing pretty good. Just waiting on the time to go up there to Dalton's Greater Works to get some of that there breakfast, if you know what I mean, Vern. All right, thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to end the live stream about 8:40 or to 8:45. That way I'll make sure I have plenty of time to get up there to Dalton's Greater Works. It's not that far away, but you never know what old EagleNick out. It's my encounter on the way, if you know what I mean, Vern. I might see something that I might need to stop and do a little video on for a few minutes just to be on the safe side. You never know what you're going to see. You know what they say, don't believe none of what you hear or half of what you see. But old EagleNick still likes to keep a close eye out, if you know what I mean. Hey, Brett, you never got to say I want bacon, but why? Now, I know you're talking too, but why? But hey, bacon is something I always want. Bacon is good any time of the day. You can have bacon and eggs for breakfast. You can have a bacon sandwich for lunch, and then you can have a bacon double cheeseburger for that there dinner. You know what I mean? Bacon, bacon, bacon. There ain't no faking when you're dealing with bacon. You know what I mean, Vern? Well, let me tell you about that there French toast and bacon. But why? I know you said you live in Dallas, Georgia, so surely y'all have a Waffle House. Now, EagleNick Audit says that there Waffle House All-Star is a very, very good breakfast. You get waffles, bacon, grits, eggs. Woo, doggy. I done wish I was at that there Waffle House now, if you know what I mean, Vern. Yes, sir, Brett. See, that's the thing about that there All-Star at the Waffle House. You can have that All-Star 24 hours a day when you step into that there Waffle House. Because that was what I was saying about that there bacon. It does not matter what time of the day or night it is, bacon is always right. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, I know they do not have French toast, but they have them there American waffles. Well, you have a blessed day, Stumpy. I appreciate you dropping in, but if you would check out my YouTube channel, you would find a lot of interesting shorts and videos I'm sure you might like. And you cannot buy this comedian, B-U-Y. I'm not for sale. Now, if you meant B-Y buy, you have a blessed day, but I appreciate you coming on to the live stream. I really do. Boy, I ain't seen one of them there huddle houses in a very, very long time. And it looks like my one little cat all the way over there to the right, little Tiger's getting a little brave, getting a little too close to that road. And if y'all been paying attention, them cars fly up and down this road. I hope he does not get out in the road and get run over. Now, Brett, let me give you a little bit of a warning there, brother. I wouldn't mess with the wife's waffle in that there fridge because I'm pretty sure she would notice it is missing. And getting your wife's waffle out of that refrigerator might not be a very good thing early in the morning unless you ask her, say, "Hey, honey, I love you. Good morning. Can I have that there waffle?" Look, go in there and say, "Good morning, darling. I love you. I'm always thinking of you, but I happen to notice you left that there waffle in the refrigerator, and I just figured I'd go ahead and eat it so it don't go bad." You know what I mean, Vern? Just blame it on old EagleNick audit. Say, "Oh, EagleNick, come down here and eat your waffle, honey." Just tell her, say, "Honey, I couldn't help it." Say, "They was this old hillbilly come riding a bicycle down the road, and he tapped on the door very lightly and said, 'Excuse me, sir, you wouldn't have one of them there waffles, would you? My name is EagleNick.'" There you go. That's the way to do it, Brett. Just tell her, say, "I couldn't resist. He looked like he was hungry." Say, he said, "Sir, I hate to bother you this early in the morning, but I sure am mighty hungry. I thought I smelled a waffle coming out of your kitchen there that came from that there Waffle House." No, sir, but while I do have a bicycle and I do have a driver's license, I am a licensed driver in the state of Georgia. Now, I will have to renew my driver's license before my birthday in April next year. Now, next year will be 8 years that I've had my driver's license. And hey, yo, EagleNick has always been pretty good at keeping up with them there things. Good morning, Raymond Gabriel. It is an honor for EagleNick Audits to see you in the live stream. I would like to welcome you personally and say thank you for stopping in. Good morning, Aussie Mazzy. Aussie Moozy, glad to see you. Glad to see you. Yo, EagleNick Audits loves that there Australia, and I've never been there myself. I wouldn't mind seeing one of them there kangaroos. Good morning, Ridge. How you doing, Ridge? EagleNick is honored that you chose to come into my live stream, whether it be by accident or on purpose. You know what I mean, Vern. Oh, EagleNick Audits is extremely grateful for anybody who will step up into that there chat, whether it's just to say hello, goodbye, or hey, you dumb hillbilly, what you doing over yonder? But we got a big old white truck stopped down here toward the end of the road. I don't know what they're doing. I thought they might have been going to stop by and say howdy to EagleNick. I hope they're not thinking they're going to steal anything out of that there mailbox, because that there mailman didn't even stop when they came by yesterday. They act like they was in one of them there NASCAR races. They went by so fast. No, EagleNick would say that there kangaroo probably tastes more like a rabbit than a chicken. You know, they usually say everything tastes like chicken, but a kangaroo hops around like a rabbit. So I'd say it probably tastes like a big old rabbit. Yes, sir, but while I will be back doing another live stream between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m., Brett C. That's what that there Pooh Noah always says. It's them there feds. No, EagleNick Audits misses our friend Pooh Noah. And I really miss our friend Mr. Alan Davis. I pray that he is doing okay. Now, he should have already reached that great state of Florida where he was going to attend his oldest daughter's funeral. Now, EagleNick Audits would like to send out his condolences to Mr. Alan Davis and his family in their time of bereavement. Now, EagleNick has said before, and I'll say it again, that a parent is not supposed to ever have to bury their child. I would ask everyone to please pray for Mr. Alan Davis and his family as they lay his oldest daughter to rest. Thank you, Ridge. I appreciate that there, brother. Oh, EagleNick Audits is one of them there Dalton, Georgia Ridge Runner hillbillies, if you know what I mean, Vern. Yeah, y'all, that is one thing a parent is never supposed to have to face is the death of a child. Now, you know, we all know that we're all going to die someday, but every parent always figures that they will pass away long before any of their children. Good morning, Fred Hinkle. Welcome to you from them there cornfields of Indiana. Great to see you again, my friend. How are you doing? Hey, everybody. This is the Eagle Dog here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that there subscribe if you ain't already done so. Y'all be sure to like, share, and comment on as many of them there shorts and videos as you possibly can. And EagleNick would really appreciate it if you would share them there shorts and videos. Oh, EagleNick Audits loves everyone the same, no matter the color of your skin or what happens to be your name. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, EagleNick Audits is really just a down-to-earth guy. He is a big old hillbilly, you know what I mean, Vern. But hey, EagleNick don't try to hide it. He don't try to fight it. If he had one of them there bacon double cheeseburgers, I'm sure he'd bite it. You know what I mean, Vern? So y'all make sure to hit that there like on this here live stream, but it would mean so much to old EagleNick if you would make sure to hit that there subscribe as well if you haven't already done so. Check out all them there shorts and videos he's got on that there YouTube channel, EagleNick Audits. Now you can see old EagleNick get arrested because he was exercising his constitutional rights. You can see live streams from the Dalton Police Service Center, the Whitfield County Courthouse, the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, Dalton, Georgia City Hall, numerous interactions with law enforcement officers, police officers, and the like. You know what I mean, Vern? So do all yourselves a favor if you haven't already done so and hit that there subscribe. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, EagleNick Audits is a dog's best friend, and he would like to be yours as well. You know, EagleNick says every day we should all learn to treat people more like a sister or a brother than a stranger. Because really, we're not strangers. We're just people who has never met each other. Roof, roof, roof. Y'all make sure to subscribe though, EagleNick. All this. And I'm going to go in here and get me some of that there puppy chow, and I'll see y'all next time. Till then, this is old EagleNick Doggy. This is EagleNick Dog, and I'm out. Oh, we're not leaving yet, but I was just saying that there dog had to go. Yes, sir. I used to love to go down that there Bandy Lake Road, that little dirt road there. There is a pretty little pond down there I always wanted to fish in. No, EagleNick used to stop and fish in that there swampy area. But I always wanted to fish in that there Bandy Lake. Hey everybody, I'm that there Eagle Fish. Y'all make sure to hit that there subscribe button if you hadn't already done so. Oh, EagleNick would appreciate it. And it might smell a little bit fishy, but that's just cause old Eagle Fish here. We're praying y'all all have a blessed day. Take care of yourselves, but take care of each other. You know what I mean, Vern? Boy, that there old EagleNick must have something wrong with him. He sounds like one of them there hillbillies. You know what I mean, Vern? You ain't said nothing but a mouthful that time there, Grandpa. I'm watching from up here in the barn trying to see what that there EagleNick's up to. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, you old goat roper Pooh Noah. Glad to see you again, my friend. I was just wondering where you was. Now that there king of the king of the West Midlands could have been out there on one of them there fishing vessels in the middle of the ocean in Florida. You know, when you go out there to get a job, you can get a job putting bait on people's hooks. Now, when you first start out, you are an amateur baiter, but after you get going along pretty good, you become a pro baiter. But after you've been baiting them there hooks for quite a few many years, you become one of them there master baiters. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, that does not necessarily mean that was what they were doing. I do not know if they were out on the ocean on one of them there fishing vessels. Now, EagleNick out. It says that's what they got one of them there swivels for on the end of your fishing line. So that way you can just change baits real easy. You can go from a fishing hook to a lure, back to a hook real quick, if you know what I mean. Oh, I thought it might have been one of them there people out there on one of them fishing vessels, old Pooh Noah. Now, you know old Goat Roper, old EagleNick Audits is just one of them there Georgia hillbillies. I always heard you could go down there to Florida and get you a job on one of them fishing vessels, baiting hooks. Good morning, JD187. Glad to see you again, my friend. How are you doing this fine day? How is Miss Bella and Miss Amari doing? Yes, sir, but why I seen you only put them in that there 1 minute of timeout. That'll give him time to bait a few more hooks, if you know what I mean, Vern. Now, EagleNick would like to give a little bit of advice on baiting them there hooks. You got to be careful what kind of bait you use, because depending on the bait you use depends on what you catch. You know what I mean, Vern? You might catch something that you can't get rid of. Now, that's like them there channel cats. Boy, you got to be careful with them there channel catfish. Them old channel catfish can bite you or stab you too. Now, the first time old EagleNick Audits ever caught one of them there catfish, it stabbed me, and I said, "Hey, look out, he's got a knife." Yes, sir, Mr. JD. You got to watch that there bait, because you got to realize sometimes there's a hook in it. Now, when they go out on them there fishing vessels while they're baiting them there hooks up, they throw that there bait out in the water without a hook in it, and they call it chum. You know, they're chumming up fish, getting them to come up there and eat all that there bait just floating around freely. But I'll tell you right now, you got to watch out for them there chums, because some of them chums can cause you to get hooked in a bad way, if you know what I mean, Vern. So be careful of who your chums are, or you could end up regretting it. You know what I mean, Vern? But if you need anything to do any good fishing, make sure you check out that there Walmart Super Center. You can also buy a lot of things at that there eBay or Amazon.com. Now, I better give you a little bit of advice there, you old Goat Roper Pooh Noah. Now, you are a hillbilly from that state of eastern Tennessee, so you better watch it about talking about going racing, because them there race baiters will be talking about saying, "Well, old Pooh Noah's talking about being a racist." You know what I mean, Vern? You got to watch that there chum, because them chums can take that bait and turn it around and make it look like something else. You know what I mean, Vern? That's why you got to be careful who your chums are, because there's too many different kind of baiters. There's race baiters and hate baiters. And like I said, you got to realize what you catch depends on what kind of bait you are using. Now, usually them there race baiters, when they're using race as a bait, that is because they are racist themselves. You know, there's too many of them that gets on YouTube or other social media trolling people. And they sit there and say so many awful, disrespectful things, because that morning when they got up and they looked in that there mirror and saw their reflection, saw how they actually are, they said, well, I'm going to get on that there social media and I'm going to cast off what I am and try to make it look like that is someone else. Just always remember, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Corey Johnson. Well, EagleNick will be praying for you, brother, because EagleNick doesn't want anyone to be down or depressed. Hey, Corey Johnson. This going out to that there Corey Johnson. I hope you have a better day, brother. This is the old Eagle Dog. Oh, EagleNick loves you, brother, and hopes that you'll have a better day. Don't give up. Help is on the way. You know what I mean, Vern. Just hang in there. It's all going to get better if you will just have a little bit of faith, because faith is the evidence of things hoped for, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So, Mr. Corey Johnson, if you would just have a little faith and hang on tight, Eagle Dog tells you it's going to be all right. You know what I mean, Vern. Now, back to that there EagleNick. Hey, Corey, I appreciate you coming in, brother, and you just hang in there. I promise everything's going to get better. You know what I mean, Vern? You're in the right place, because I'm here to tell you right now, EagleNick Audits loves everybody the same. It does not matter the color of their skin or what happens to be their name. We were all created equal in the eyes of our Creator. He loves us all. And now I'm afraid, y'all, that it's time for old EagleNick to say that it's going to be time to end this live stream so EagleNick can be on the way. So I can head up there to that there Dalton's Greater Works to go enjoy that there breakfast. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, I tell you what, brother. It's always better to cry than to just give up and think you're going to die. You know what I mean, Vern? We all cry sometimes, and if you can't cry, you better do a little touching up and praying, because if you just keep it built up and keep it locked inside, you're going to be in for one hell of a ride. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, before I go, I'd just like to say, when you are out and about and on your way, if you run into anybody or see anybody who looks like they are struggling or hurting, please do not just pass them by. Don't turn a deaf ear or a blind eye. You never know when it could be you or someone you love that is in such a similar situation and can find no love. Don't think of people as strangers, but more like a sister or a brother. We're going to end this live stream now, but I can assure you there will be another. I love you all and hold you all dear. And now it is time for you to hear EagleNick. All this. I am. What was my name? Oh, yeah. EagleNick. I love you all very much. Take care of yourselves, but stay in touch. You know what I mean, Vern. And I'm out.